What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Hangout. I'm your host, Well Done.
And I'm your host, Kim A. Mooney.
We got a special guest. He's a producer, songwriter, and hip-hop artist, Shaun John.
Welcome.
How you doing, guys? I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to the show, man.
Thanks for coming.
We're gonna get this kicked off, man. We're just gonna jump right into it.
All right, I'm ready.
I seen you on Instagram, man. Ran into your video, self-made, man. This is a dope video, by the way.
Thank you.
But I won't start there. I just want to ask you, man, where did you grow up at, man?
I grew up in Kansas City, Kansas, Wyandotte County.
AA, Kansas.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Right
you
there.
know, like a lot of people get that confused. They look like you from KC. You got to explain that. You got to put that Kansas
Right.
City, Kansas part.
Yeah. That's
You
what's
got to
up,
put a
man.
Wyandotte, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So what is your musical background? Tell us a little bit about like how you got started and
I got started. I fell in love with music like since I was a kid. Like, you know, my pops used to own like every hip hop album, like blues CD, R&B
that's
CD. You know what I'm saying? Like the first CD I think I ever heard was like NWA or and then it was more South like Scarface, My Diary.
yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. Then I got to the East Coast and West Coast, and then they had that little thing, you know, it's Tupac and Biggie.
So how'd you get into it, though?
Just listened to it so much, and my pop's like sort of like a little DJ, and I just
Okay.
since then it just like started writing.
Do you
producing it
remember
up.
any of your first raps? And I asked you that because I was going through some notebooks at my mom's house, and I found like a notebook. My brother's going to kill me, but I found a notebook that had one of his raps in it. I won't tell you what it says, but it was so cute. Do you have any of the ones that you originally did? Do you remember?
Nah, but I think I can't remember the first time I wrote.
Okay.
I think it was pretty terrible.
You know what? But when we were younger, we were on
Yeah.
that say no to drugs, and you know what I mean. We
Yeah,
had
you
those
know,
little slogans. It was-
We didn't live a lot. we
Yeah.
didn't live a
So
lot.
you don't
Yeah.
remember any of them first lyrics?
Nah.
You just don't want to tell us. You
Probably that
just
too.
want-
Probably that too.
So like, have you did any performances around Kansas City or Kansas? If so, like what
Yeah.
spots?
I would perform like in almost every venue in Kansas City, Missouri. From Riot Room,
All right, man. That's what's
I
up.
done did that one.
Shout out Rock Room.
Roxy Bar.
So tell me something. Because there's different things that I noticed. You know, the culture is different here in Kansas City than in other places. Do you have a following? Do you feel like the people here in your own town shout you out, they support you? Honest?
It's kind of they support it, but it's like it's different from other places. I say Kansas City, it's a real small market when it comes to music.
Yeah.
That's just period. We just real small. Like everybody else is farther along than us.
Yeah.
I think it's because like we got a small city and everybody else is so big and fast paced.
Yeah.
So that's why we don't bring a lot of more big artists here, but we bring some. It's not a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's up. So I guess musically, what are your biggest influences, and who is your favorite musician like right now?
Right now, I would say right now, I would say J. Cole.
J. Cole.
J. Cole.
Wow, that's a good choice.
Lyricist.
Yeah, I say because he's a producer and
Yeah.
he just, you know, he's a real hip hop artist. Like
Right. And it's
I could
I don't know if he got meaning behind what he
yeah,
says.
he got
It's
content
different.
behind his.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got content
Yeah,
behind his.
which is hard to find.
These
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
No hate, but I mean.
Originality, yeah,
yeah.
he's just original. You know, you gonna get J. Cole. You like you hear him on the track, you like that's J. Cole.
Yeah. It's like with hip hop, man, it's just, to me, it turned into this, okay, you got your mumble rappers, you got your
Yeah.
conscious rappers, then you got your, you know what I mean? It just kind of segregating itself, and people just kind of flow with what they flow with. I don't know if that
Yeah, you
makes
got the emo rap, but it's just
Yeah.
that's just how that's how hip hop always been though, really,
Yeah.
you know.
How would you classify what your music sounds like?
Yeah.
Mine's is hip hop and more trap music because
Trap
of,
music?
Yeah, because of the hi hats and the drums.
Yeah, type.
Yeah,
kidding.
you
I'm kidding. I'm
know what I'm saying?
playing.
Hip hop, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
the heavy 808s and stuff like that, kick drums.
So it's more
hi-hats.
like the beat and the sound of the track.
Yeah,
would you
it's
say?
more
Okay.
up tempo.
Awesome.
Oh, okay.
What inspires you with like the things that you rap about?
Living life. I just tell a story like what I live.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Awesome.
it's just like however I'm feeling that day, it just come out.
What was that like growing up here?
It was rough at times. You know, you could fall into the wrong place and do the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta
And
be
I
above the
agree.
influence.
Do you
I
feel like
agree.
music kept you from kind of going that direction?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what's up.
And even those experiences help kind of shape and develop the content of our art and
Yeah.
craft. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah, most
That's cool.
definitely. So you
Awesome,
can
awesome.
see.
Yeah, who would you like to collaborate with? Or have you collaborated with anybody that you just felt like was,
I ain't collaborate with anybody yet. You know who I would?
yeah,
Even though he just crazy in the head, Kanye West.
Kanye West?
Kanye
I think
West.
that's dope, man. We're gonna
Kanye
speak that
West.
into existence.
Yes.
In case you see this, Kanye, come get this dude.
Kanye West.
He didn't call you crazy in the head.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It's not funny, but
Yeah,
a little.
yeah.
It's a little. Anyway.
Him,
But
J.
yeah,
Cole.
he actually, hands down, no, all jokes aside, he's good at what he does. He actually
he's
is
a genius, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see that all over the
Yeah.
place.
And the other one's T-Pain.
T-Pain?
The singing part of it, or
Just he a producer though.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Beats
produces
was
everything.
just
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Ridiculous, man.
He do everything himself.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's
What's up?
super dope.
So I know that you. We'll talk a little bit later and get into more things that you do. But as far as your music go, do you produce your music too? And
Yes, I produce.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I started producing like some years ago. I hung around with another producer, so I just started doing it myself.
Awesome, awesome.
And it's like it's more fluent your music. It's just like you can create your sound, you can create how you want it to flow.
And
It
that
just
gives
be
you freedom.
Yeah.
Because I like music. I do music, but I think that if I could do it myself, it would be bananas.
Yeah, it's just like you just making it from scratch.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's awesome.
And writing
Yeah.
music is not, to me, I guess, it's not easy. I've tried to write raps before. Man, let me tell you, I think the best rap I ever wrote was for a camp group.
And not only just the rap part, but the producing part, the
Yeah.
laying the track, the getting it right, the
Yeah,
making the
yeah,
sound.
it get hard at times, but it's just like
Yeah.
with consistent. You know, when you say consistent with something, you bound to get it. It's just like anything you do, sports, writing, anything.
Well, hold that thought, because we want to come back and ask you some more questions about some other things that you have going on.
Okay.
And you guys stay tuned.
Ever since I can remember, I woke up and started my day off with a run, and often I end it with one too. Running isn't just a hobby for me, and it's not a career, it's my passion. I've been endurance running and competing for the longest time, and it's really become integrated into my being. My name is Anna Borden, and I'm a professional cross-country runner. In 2010, during a run, I collapsed. I couldn't move, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I was crying hysterically on the ground, and I really didn't know what I could do to help. I started having severe knee pain, and I didn't do anything about it. I didn't consult anyone, and it became much worse. I went to the doctor, and I was diagnosed with patellar tendonitis. I didn't know if I would walk again, let alone run, and I was devastated. My doctor recommended medications and therapy and knee braces, and all of these options were just adding up to be way too expensive. I needed something effective, and I needed it to be quick and affordable. And that's when he recommended the TENS unit. The TENS unit stimulates the nerves, blocking the pain from the brain, and as well as enhancing natural endorphins. So the pain relief is really instantaneous. It's incredible. It's the quickest way that I've ever had any pain dispelled. Not only is the TENS unit affordable, but it's also portable. It's easy. You can take it anywhere, and you can use it if you have acute to chronic pain. It's useful for leg pain, foot pain, back pain, and it's so, so easy. I definitely recommend it to anyone with acute to chronic pain. Whether you're a runner like I am, or you're active or you're not, it's worth a try if you have any pain at all.
And we're back. Hey, this is Hangouts, and we're sitting here today with Shaun John. We're going to keep it going, keep the vibe. Kind of flowing pretty good. I know that during the break I had asked you about some of the venues that you performed at, and some different questions. So tell me if you remember, you may or may not, but do you remember when the first time you performed live, what that was like?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was like 2012. The venue was called Motor Mansion. It was my first performance, and I was nervous.
You were nervous?
Yes, I was nervous.
Absolutely.
It was my first time performing ever.
And so, like, during that performance, though, you know what I mean? Because I think was there a point where you're like, okay, I got this, and...
Yeah, after a point, it just all went away. It was like, this is what I was made to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, that's dope.
This is mine. This is me.
Yeah.
You got that feeling?
Yeah,
That's
I still
cool.
get nervous before shows, though.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah.
good.
I think that just comes with the territory too,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, that's what's up, man.
You don't want to get up there like, oh, I got this, and get up there, and then forget your line, and then...
Yeah.
But you know what, if you're good, though, because that's happened.
Yeah.
It happens. If you're good, though, you can get up there and forget your lines, and nobody will know that you forgot them.
Yeah, you can play. I don't did that before.
Right.
All right, now with and I know we talked about it a little off camera, Self-Made.
Yeah.
Listen to this song, which is a dope song, by the way, man. Did you write this song, and what did you want your audience to take from it?
It was just a state of mind. Like, everybody's not gonna give you handouts. Sometimes you just gotta go out there and get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like things you pray for, sometimes you gotta grind for it.
Absolutely.
You do.
Absolutely. And then when you go out there and get it, you got to be prepared to keep going after it, because I can speak for myself. There's been a lot of no, or that ain't for you, or that was bad, but if it's something that you want, you got to go after it.
Yeah, I hate when people say some things ain't for you. It's like, it might be not what you want to see me do.
Yeah.
Right, how you know
what I'm
what's for me?
Yeah. Now, like I'm gonna make you say that again, man.
Sometimes
say it.
things you
That's
pray
dope.
for, sometimes you gotta grind for it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's important to know, man. Things you pray for, sometimes you gotta grind for. So,
Most definitely.
I did want to ask one more question as far as the music stuff goes, because I know around here and in the community, we got a lot of people that they like music, they want to aspire to do music, or you know what I mean, they know somebody that does music. What would you say to somebody?
Like, music is like, it's kind of like, well, it's like the NBA now. It's just like,
Right.
if you're not working as hard as the other person working, it's not. You just gotta think, like, when you in the studio, you just like, when I gotta work, I'll work him. You know, you gotta perfect your art. Whatever, that's anything you do, you gotta perfect your art.
And I mean, if you're anything like me, I'm my #1 competitor, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't so much compete with other people, although you do gotta come with something original, you know what I mean? Or it's gonna sound like everything else. You gotta, kind of market yourself, but then you gotta keep getting better.
Yeah.
There's never a point where you're, okay, I'm here.
Oh yeah, you always gotta perfect your craft.
Yeah, absolutely.
now we lost somebody. You know, Nipsey Hussle, untimely death.
Yeah.
And how do you think that's affected, I guess, rap culture and you personally? And what are your thoughts on that?
To me personally, it's just like, when you a rapper and you in the streets, you know, you trying to give back to your community, but sometimes your community don't want to give back to you. And Nipsey had a great mind. He's a great philosopher, and he thought outside the box. His mind was just like, he saw life in a whole different perspective than most others did. Like, he wanted to give back. He wanted to teach kids it's not about gang violence. It's about what you use gangs to bring to your culture and how you can help your people.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's unfortunate, and we do want to say rest in peace, Nancy, and shout out to your family and friends. We're definitely praying for you.
Yeah. So do you think, with that being said, you know, like, so do you think it's a necessary thing to leave the hood and give back from a distance now, or?
Yeah, most definitely. It ain't nothing wrong with, you know, kicking with your old home, but every rapper get killed in their own hood.
Yeah.
Cause you know what I'm saying, like, money is a root of all evil. So I hate to be sage, just currency make people do the most strangest thing.
Yeah, the love of money is.
The love of money, ain't no telling what they do, or love of money or just drugs.
Now I'm gonna change the pace. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Running it up. Now, this movie. Explain to that a little bit, man, because you know
Yeah,
pretty dope, man.
running it up. You know,
Yeah.
it's written by S1E4. You know, it's led by a group of people like me, myself, Lennox Plain. Then you have a special agent, Smith, who's played by Lance Christian. We were creating a heist. You know, Lance got a gambling problem, so he need the money. It's a whole different little plot. It's a twist. It's a real good twist.
Awesome. What's your character like in this movie?
You know, I'm a jack boy.
You're Jack Boy?
Jack Boy.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
What's up, man? So running it up, man. Y'all be looking out for that, man.
When can we expect it, do you know?
It's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Okay.
So,
Coming soon. We looking it out. Looking out for it.
all right, man. Well, that concludes our show, man. We'd like to thank you for coming, Shaun John, man. And yeah, man, we hope you guys do great things and keep